Denise and I are at the Chiang Mai airport. It's before the crack of dawn and we're really tired. Went out drinking last night when we probably shouldn't have, given this flight. But today we are on our way to Phuket. Denise and I have been to Phuket before, but as a sort of vacation, not sort of doing the digital nomad thing. So yeah, I reached out to Phuket Stash. They're going to be hosting us.
Hold up, I'm going to stop you there, Chris, because that's not actually what ended up happening. So after a short flight and a taxi ride from the airport, we arrive at Phuket Stash, a so-called co-living and co-working space on the intersection of two highways on the island. Alright, just got into our room here at Phuket Stash. Here it is. Denise is just closing the window so we can get some aircon up in here. Vasily, the founder, wasn't here, but we got let in. We got our key to the room, and we got our bike key. So it's time to get straight out and explore the town.
Not off to a good start here. We can't seem to open the seat, which we'll need for refueling at the very least.
Thankfully, we did get our bike to start, and we were off on one of the highways down to the nearest mall to pick up some stuff for our stay. On return, however, we were met with the same problem. A friendly Thai security guard helped us restart our bike, but suddenly we were faced with another problem. We couldn't get the stand to go back into the bike. After minutes more of pushing and prodding, we get the stand down, return the bike, and get a cab out of the area. This is where the vlog really begins.
Good afternoon, guys. We have just been dropped off at Patong Beach in Phuket. We don't have a hotel room yet, so we're just going into the Family Mart now. We're just going into the Family Mart now to get some water because we are parched. It's been a hectic morning, but hopefully we can find a cool place in Patong and yeah, finally know where we're staying for the next 6 nights. This is so new for us. Usually we have accommodation planned well in advance, apart from in Chiang Mai where you can find accommodation on the ground really easy, even on monthlies. But we've just set up at this cafe and we found this place, which is literally like across the road. So this is our room. As always, I'll link it below in the description. But yeah, we're at the first resort. Denise is just closing the glass doors. We got like a patio that overlooks the pool there. Pretty cool. TV is pretty ancient. And then bathroom. Yeah. I don't have much of a plan for the rest of the afternoon. It's been, like I said, a hectic and adventurous day today, and we're just glad that we found a place and that we're settled. So we may go to the beach, we may just chill out, we may, who knows, we'll grab dinner in town later, and yeah, we're just glad to be in Phuket and ready to start the week. Getting started with a bit of work this morning. It's overcast and a little bit of rain today, so not the best day to go out on the beach anyway. But the internet seems to have just dropped out, so Denise and I are looking for places we can go to at this time of the morning, which is 8 AM. We get up pretty early, and unfortunately the same can't really be said for the rest of the island. So we're now looking where we can find some AIS, but it is loading so slow. Thankfully, if you are ever in need of internet in Thailand and Wi-Fi does drop out, just use your phone. The 4G here anywhere in Thailand is generally pretty awesome. I'm with AIS, and yeah, it's great. I'm just logging in now and it's super fast. So yeah, there's always the option to tether from your phone to computer, but I only have 5 gigs and we do a lot of stuff, a lot of downloading and uploading, so try not to use tethering as much as possible and just use straight up Wi-Fi, but we might be forced to tether today. We'll see, we'll try and find a place. Up for the day. We've probably spent like 4 or 5 hours in that cafe. That's what happens when you can get coffee, food and everything else you need. Great internet there, the sandwich shop, and delicious sandwiches. It's still overcast, so not a great day for the beach, but we're gonna find something to do. Sandwich shop was definitely a winner in terms of internet speeds and reliable too, but we're probably going to look for a co-working space for the rest of the week. There's a few ones I've found online to check out on the island, so from tomorrow we're probably going to check out Garage Society, and there's another one called Hatch as well in Phuket town.
Okay, so it looks like we're not going to the beach. To be honest, we just came home and got straight back to work. The internet's not that great here, but we do have our phones, so we're tethering. Shame about the weather, but oh well, we're really keen to get into it. A lot of work to do this week. A lot of you guys wonder what I get up to on the computer. You'll be able to see that very soon. There'll be a whole new section of the Chris the Freelancer website where you can check out my services and stuff. So I'm excited to bring that to you guys and the rest of the world. That's a bit about what I'm up to this week. Unfortunately, it's all work and no play right now with the rain. But that's cool, hopefully it clears up. Denise and I will have to go out to dinner at some point, so yeah. Beach life. Working down here in the lobby this morning. Unfortunately the internet is cutting out again in the room, but luckily here in the restaurant area of the hotel the internet is actually much better. But yeah, I think we're definitely going to go to a co-working space today. We can't keep doing this cafes and hotel lobbies situation. So today is going to be the day we go to Garage Society. We've got to wait till they open though. They don't open until 10 o'clock, which is not that great for us, but we'll continue to get some work done this morning hopefully and head out there in a sec. Stepping out of Garage Society now. It's eerily quiet in there. Wasn't expecting it to be such a quiet workspace, but that's good for productivity, I guess. It's in this backpacker resort, which is pretty cool. They've got a Muay Thai ring, and a pool, and a bar, and a restaurant. Ate down there for lunch today. But yeah, it looks like the weather's about to go back to shit again. Quite overcast at the moment. Denise and I are keen to sort out the transport issue. We still haven't found a motorbike rental place that will rent us a motorbike without taking our passports, which is something we're not prepared to do. Alternatively, they've been asking for $200 US, which doesn't sound right to us either. Thoughts on Patong so far.
very inconvenient place compared to Chiang Mai. I mean, Phuket as a whole is a lot bigger of a space. But specifically here in Patong, it's hard to find a motorbike for one. But I mean, all the food is like 3 times to 4 times more expensive. And it's just harder to find cafes with internet, obviously. We've been kind of spoiled in Chiang Mai. Oh great, here's some construction going on. Denise and I were actually here in Patong about 3 years ago, and around that time we vowed never to come back. But when we had to make that quick decision, Patong or Phuket town, we chose Patong. Hopefully going to check out Phuket town later this week, but still not sure whether we made the right decision. Definitely on a long-term basis, we won't be coming back to Patong. I think this is definitely not our scene, and just, yeah, it's a bit of a cesspool of tourism, putting it lightly.
Just about to book a cab. We're on our way to Phuket town today. It's like half an hour drive away, but we really got to check it out. Couldn't find anywhere where we could get motorbikes without leaving our passport. So it looks like taxi is basically our only option. So yeah, I'm just gonna go on Grab now and book a taxi, head over to Phuket town. They've got a co-working space there called Hatch that we'll hopefully be checking out today. And yeah, hopefully some cafes and other stuff like that. I mean, surely it's gonna be better conditions for people like us than Patong Beach.